Welcome to the stream. Just going to share it around a few locations and then I'll be ready to go. Okay, another couple of places and I'll be ready. Okay. I'll check out the Phoenix announcements in a bit. Right, let's have a look what's in the freight market here. Okay. Let me just turn the music off a moment, I always forget about that. Oh. There we go. Right, there we go, sorted that out. So you can hear me now better. Okay, right, let's see what we've got. What should I go for? Something a bit different. Yeah, we'll go to San Francisco for a change. I haven't been there for a while. Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, a bit overly cautious then. Probably could have got away with doing that. Probably didn't need to slam on. So a quick look at the one more place just to share it. I've just thought about this now. Done now. I always forget how rapid this Cascadia is. It's mad. Just been told twice you're live streaming on here tonight. What do you mean? Is it 2 notifications? Is that what you had? Or were you actually told by somebody twice? And welcome to the stream, Andy. It's an interesting junction, this. You've got 2 sets of lights. It's 2 different sets of lanes. It's interesting. Yeah. Ah, right, okay. Bit weird. Don't know why that's happened. Weird, that. Oh well, at least the notification seems to be working again now. Just go pick up this load from around the corner, not too much further now. First job of the evening is going to be on your screen shortly. I'll leave the box up there ready. This slip road here? I think it is. It's deceiving, that is. Yeah, it's got to be, because there's no other road there. There's no place to turn apart from going round in a square, so. Need a rest stop soon as well. You sent me one, then you sent me one. Ah, yeah, I did send you one. Only because I weren't sure if you actually heard before if I was streaming or not. So. Was going to plan to do a video, but I just didn't get time earlier on. And then when I found out Tej was streaming, I thought, oh, okay, I'll join. So. Got a different paint job on the Cascadia tonight. Got a bit of a nice wolf skin, which is nice. Ah, well done. I always forget how wide this Cascadia is at times. It's weird. Oh, dear me. That wasn't a great start, was it? Ugh. That caused a bit of damage, didn't it? Oh, yeah. I'll go get my truck fixed here. To be honest, it'll probably head back this way on the way out anyway, so. Wagon looks good anyway. Yeah, it did until I put it in the wall. Or the crash barrier, whatever it was. I think it was a crash barrier. Yeah. Hello, Ant. Welcome to the stream. I'm guessing you joined around the time I put it in the crash barrier. Good old me. I always rely on somebody joining and then do something. I always do something when somebody joins the stream. It's weird. It's like I know somebody's going to join the stream and then something bad happens. It's like that in the F1 last night. Okay. Let's go pick up the job. Okay, so we're taking a mooring buoy to San Francisco. We'll leave it with that one. We'll go for flatbed. Okay. That's there, is it? Okay. in a way, it makes sense taking this to the coast. Doesn't make sense to take this somewhere inland, so at least it's a decent job anyway. How long have we got left? In terms of completion, 47 hours. Right, okay. And it's 7... What the hell? Oh, fucking hell. Didn't pay attention to that, did I? I've done this once before. Towing mooring boys. There we go. Ugh. I think I better stop watching Terrence's streams. It's rubbing off on me. Done it again now. Oh dear. I've damaged the load, so that's okay. Right. Note to self, take a turn wider. You have a wider load. There we go. Right. Note to self, take wide turns. Oh. Ah, yeah, remember you doing them before? Yeah, I've done them before. I haven't done one for a while. And if I remember correctly, I think I crashed on that stream towing it as well. Or video, whatever it was. I think it was a video, wasn't it, if I remember rightly. It's a while ago now, that. Right, I'm going to stop here for rest, because I don't think I'm going to get much further without needing one, so I might as well stop here, get some fuel, and fix my truck. Where's the pump? Pump's over there, so I'll take the second turn. Okay, fuel. Then I'll pull into the rest stop. The service yard, then the rest stop. Right. Might as well get some while I'm here. Right, service. Not too bad, I suppose. Right, let's find a resting point. Looks like it's a bit random here. Okay, that'll do. Okay. We're having no company in the terms of Brett in the stream tonight. Doesn't look that way anyway. Right, that's put us down to 37 hours, so we'll get a good journey to San Francisco. Probably just have to stop probably a couple of hours away, I would suspect. Should make some decent time on the motorway. Really? I indicated, but then again, I might have not have been in the, might have been too close over the middle of the road, so, oh well. Didn't notice the sign saying you couldn't turn right on a red light there. Unless there was. gonna let me in? Oh, the neck. I'm going. Oh, good. Nobody wants a whinging ginger. Oh. I did see what you were on about in the Terrence's stream, and well, what's going on up here? Is somebody just driving slow, or has something happened? What was he either going on about this time, Ant? I didn't really get a good gist of what was going on, to be fair. Take advantage and move over while the road's clear. Haha. Copper got stuck. A pizza place just called you. It wants its logo back. Is this on Pro Mods again tonight? No, this isn't. This is part of the vanilla game. So I'm currently in Washington, and I'm headed down towards San Francisco, which is on the coast. Well, I think everyone knows where San Francisco is anyway. He got grumpy because I said he was being antisocial, lol. Ah. Yeah, he is having a bit of a tough time, isn't he, at the moment? I think with all this lockdown stuff and, you know, say, he's used to going out all the time, isn't he? That's the thing. And I suppose it's pretty difficult for somebody who's used to going out to be, well, essentially, well, you're not sort of imprisoned in your home, but, you know, you can't really do much and go anywhere. So it's it is a bit of a tough one. Shame? Yeah, it is a bit of a shame. But the problem I'm finding is with these jobs that are going up to Canada, there's no jobs with staying in the Canadian side. So I'm having to do jobs going to Canada and then back from Canada back into the US again. It's proper annoying. But I need to get over here. No, I'm alright in this lane. Yeah, so it's a bit annoying really that there isn't any jobs just staying in on the Canadian side, but there you go. I'm the same, but managing to find things to do. Well, yeah, exactly. You've got to. You know, you've got to keep your mind active, and if you don't, it'll just beat you up. So let's face it. You know, I'm always finding stuff to do. Well, it helps that I'm working from home. That helps a lot. So, but outside of that, I'm doing videos, live streams, watching a bit of stuff on Netflix, watching a few football games, you know, keeping the mind active, keeping, you know, getting things to do, keeping the mind busy, so to speak. Otherwise, you would just get bored and, you know, start getting a bit depressed and what have you. We're in the same boat and not moaning about staying in, exactly. We told Brett to get a PC, etc., do other things, but he doesn't bother. Yeah. I suppose, I don't know. Is he into PC gaming? Is he into gaming at all? You know, is he into that sort of stuff? And weather now looks like it might be getting milder next week, so I'll be heading out again. Yeah, just for essential travel, of course. Yeah. I suppose he does let a bit of Facebook get on top of him a bit, but, you know. Right, I think we might be pulling into a way station in a moment. Yep, thought we would be. Wow, surprised that police car didn't do me for speeding. I was over the speed limit then. I don't pay attention to that dross. I use it for posting links to Messenger and that's it. Can't be arsed with people's life stories. Yeah, exactly. You know, because, let's face it, most of the time it's just drivel. And, you know, it's just repetitive. Same old stuff. And yeah, I don't read a lot into Facebook either. I don't read the newsfeed much. I read it probably about once or twice a week normally. And that's it. And that's when, well, strangely enough, I tend to read it when I'm on the toilet. Which is a bit weird, but you know, you haven't got anything better to do at that time, so I use it as my newspaper, essentially. So I must admit, I used to be like that with Facebook, hence the problems I've had in the past. But since you and Tess started on here, I don't bother with it as much as I used to. Well, yeah, exactly. A lot of people use social media because, you know, they want to keep an eye on what people are doing. And it's just like, I can't be bothered with that. You know, I just use it to keep up with people that I, you know, I actually want to talk to and stuff like that, you know. I don't read it for the freaking news feed. I don't want to know what's going on. Swear Brett's... Yeah. Swear Brett says he spends a good few hours a day on it. That's good. Read shit whilst having a shit, lol. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You know. That's the only time I do it, because at that time it's just like, well, what do you do? You know. Treat it as my own newspaper. Well. Past this truck here. Give me plenty of space, give myself plenty of space. Not going to be wrecking these mooring buoys any further than I have done. Well, I haven't damaged a load, it's just a trailer. So, slow down a bit now. You thinking about getting this game, Ant? And Andrew? I think you should, because it is really good. There's nothing quite like driving a truck at 80 miles an hour, and it's legal in certain parts of the US. I think I'll be headed towards Portland here, I would imagine. Looks like I am. Maybe, not too sure. Well, it runs on the same specs as Eurotruck, so if you've got Eurotruck working to a T, don't have any problems with it. This will work, no problem. I know he has issues, but sitting on Facebook ain't going to make them any better. I might do, but probably after I get bus sim, whenever that is due. Yeah, it's due sometime this year. I did say I was going to check the other day, and I never got round to checking. I'll have to have another look. I don't think there's been any confirmed date for it yet. So, let Mr. Coach come on. Anyone who hasn't subscribed to my channel previously, and if you want to see more content like this, I do feature other games such as Euro Truck Simulator 2, F1 2020, SnowRunner, Mudrunner will be coming to the channel soon as well, Farming Simulator 2019. Then hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. Coming up tomorrow evening at 8 PM UK time, I will be having a mammoth 4-hour session on Euro Truck Simulator 2 as a live stream, and I will be joined by yours truly in the chat, APD Media. So if you do want to see more content, then hit that subscribe button. If you also enjoy this stream at present, please consider leaving a like, and if anyone in the stream, consider getting involved in the live chat as well. Gaming or not gaming, anyone can find something to do on a PC. A lot of things I do are productive and waste these days away. Since lockdown, I've spent less time on Facebook and more time watching stuff on here. For example, I watched a Tony Robinson programme on the River Thames this morning, and another programme that's going to be about various London bridges and their history. Ah, interesting. When not with you lot, I am currently going through old bus and train notes from the early 2010s and adding what I've seen into a spreadsheet. As for Brett, he gets bored quicker than you can say Baldy. Oh. I was hoping we wouldn't get those words in the stream, but there you go. It's happened now, so. Oh dear. Welcome to the stream, Brett. I think what Ant's trying to say there is we're a bit concerned about, you know, well, how can I put it? I think we're a bit concerned about, well, I could say you in general. But I think that's what he's trying to say. Better watch out for fallen rocks now. Don't want to be hitting any of those, should any appear. World War II Veterans Historic Highway. What are you worried about, Brett? You know, are you know, what are you worried about? Is there anything that's actually really impacting you? It's hard when the main thing is those closest to me. What do you mean by that? Do you mean family or other friends that you know? Bit of nice farming field around here. Maybe nice scenic area. Welcome to the stream, whoever's just joined. My granny's 87, has had a triple heart bypass last year, and somehow is still surviving through COVID. I don't let myself think about what might happen. She is stubborn as anything and continues to go shopping despite the family telling her not to. You can't stop somebody's independence. No, this is a... People at that sort of age range do generally, you know, they want to lead an independent life as much as possible, because at the end of the day, what happens to a lot of people when they get to that sort of age is if they lose their independence, they just basically lose everything, and quite often that's what leads to them, you know, to unfortunately passing away sometimes. If they pass away of natural causes, it could be because of the fact that, you know, they've lost their independence and stuff like that. If they, you know, struggle to walk and what have you. That, you know, I'm a firm believer of that. You know, independence is a lot to somebody at that age. You know, it's just, unfortunately, it's just the way people are at that age. And I suppose if we were in the same boat as they are, we would be the same. You know, I can't see any other way. Genuinely shocked she hasn't caught it. Yeah. Does she take a lot of precautions, Ant? Does she wear masks and what have you? Or is she one of these people that doesn't wear a mask? Or is she quite careful on who she comes into contact with? Does she carry a lot of hand sanitizer and stuff around with her? Shocked me up then, that coach there. I didn't realise there was a road joining here. Thought it was heading right towards me then. It's heavy bomb. Does wear a mask, but it took us ages to make sure she did use one, Wolf. Right, okay. Yeah. Friends, family and closest friends is the main thing. Haven't seen my nan for months because it's too risky for her. A few of my closest friends are really struggling with depression, and this mess isn't helping. Excuse me. Now, it is tough at the moment. You know, it's tough. It is tough for a lot of people, and well, unfortunately, the only thing we could do is fight through it. You know, there's not a lot anyone can do. Yeah, depression is one of the hardest things at the moment. A couple of my friends suffer from it. Not many people know this, but I've suffered from it at some point. Back when I was in school, I just went through about a year of being an absolute nervous wreck. And in the end, I had to pull myself out of it because I wasn't going to school. I, you know, didn't really do a great deal. I stayed at home all the time. So, you know, there is, well, that was through my own self-confidence that I got through it, you know. A lot of that was purely because when I started high school, well, at that time I was still, you know, young, you know, and looking forward to year 7 at that point. But once I started there, it was just a nervous wreck. And the reason why, it was because I was just consistently bullied. And in the end, it got to me. So in the end, I just never went. And I never went to school. and then eventually I got through it and went back, and I didn't get bullied then. So depression will get to everyone in this time. Those that sit and let it take over will suffer far worse. I've had it for years, it doesn't go away. I have bad days still. Shit. Need to keep busy to stop it. Yeah, this is it. And for some people, keeping busy and doing things that you enjoy is one way out of it. It's different for everyone. It depends really on what it is that's made you get depressed in the first place, essentially, or the reason why you are depressed. And for some people it could be because of work, their career. It can be even things like that. You know, it can be such as something that most people take for granted, like a work or a career, could actually make you depressed if you're in a job that you don't enjoy and things like that. It can be even stuff like that that gets you down. And the only way out of it is by tackling it head on. You know, changing careers or something along them lines. Whatever it is, you know, there's a way out of it somewhere or somehow. You know. And yeah, it can be hard. Oh God, this lane's coming to an end. You can let me in? Yes. Thank you. I've had days where I've stayed in bed all day because I can't be arsed with all the crap that was going on. I got it too. You wonder why I go on buses so much? It's not just for the hobby, it relaxes me and makes me feel happier. While I can't do that at the moment, exercise seems to be the main thing that helps me. Well, there you go. If you've got, well, you know, if you go on buses purely because you know, not just because of the hobby but it relaxes you, well, that's obviously one good thing. Obviously at the moment you can't do that, understandably. And obviously exercise is a bit of a, you know, it's a nice one as well. A lot of people do exercise to clear their mind. It's recommended by doctors to do it. And it's one of the biggest stress relievers going. Exercise, whether that be walking, running, whatever it may be, going to the gym, swimming, whatever it may be. And to be honest, Ant's put in the channel there, he says it doesn't feel it's much safer at the moment. Well, it depends. Depends where you live. If you live in an area that's rural, you know, you live in the countryside and you don't live near anyone, chances are you're getting COVID is very slim. But if you live in a built-up area that's always busy and there's always loads of people walking their dogs and what have you, then yeah, there is a chance, a very small chance, but there is still a chance you'll get it, you know. That's one of the reasons why I don't go out exercising at the moment, because I just think, well, you know, I just don't want to have that risk, but that's just me. Other people may think different, you know. Brett's going out because he feels it's a good thing to do to help his depression. And yeah, you make a point that it's too cold at the moment. It is a bit cold at the moment to go for the walk or for the run. What's more concerning me, it's not the fact that you want to go for the walk or you want to go for the run. If it's bloody icy and you slip on your arse and you break your bloody leg, you'll end up in hospital. You might get COVID. So there's also that as well. But that's me, you know. I'm right next door to a hospital, Steve. Yeah. So I suppose you're at a very great risk if you went out there of getting it. Oh, for God's sake. Which is understandable. If you're right next to a hospital, you would be concerned by that. I would be. Thankfully, I'm not. So, but you know, it's different for everyone, and people have just got to do what they feel is best ultimately at the moment to get through it. And my way is to go through, make YouTube content, watch a bit of stuff on Netflix, watch a bit of football, watch the F1 when it comes back, things like that. You know, there's stuff out there to be done, and what people do and what people want to do. to get through it is what people will do. It's bloody freezing, lol. It was 0 degrees last night when I was walking, but as long as I'm wrapped up, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad as long as you're wearing a suitable coat, suitable footwear, so you don't go on your ass, things like that. So. I think what Ant's also getting at as well there, Brett, is he doesn't want you walking around getting COVID. I think that's what it is. I think that's his main concern, is he doesn't want you walking around passing somebody and then getting COVID. So, no women sure quite well these days. I've got a few things to keep me going when I'm in, like my PS2 and Xbox One, and of course music. That's one massive help. Yeah, music does really help. I'm so glad the football hasn't been caped. That would affect me over. Oh, phone's ringing, but I'm going to ignore it. So, yeah, that would have really fucked most people over. I don't know who's ringing, but whoever it is can wait. So, I'm going to presume it's my brother at this time of day. I wouldn't have thought it'd be my dad. But it could be. Hey, I don't want to get it myself, haha. I try to avoid people as much as possible anyway, so it makes me want to avoid everyone. Almost missed that turn then. You've got Spotify. Yeah, I've got Apple Music. Liverpool is very worrying, and the powers that be have now admitted Tier 2 was a big mistake. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I think they went down the tiers too quickly there. Far too quickly. They should have stayed in Tier 3. Well, gone down to Tier 3. Then again, they were in Tier 3, weren't they? Yeah, so they should have stayed in Tier 3, rather. And the reason why Liverpool's gone through the roof is because basically everyone thought, ooh, now we're in Tier 2, everything can go back to normal. Yeah, big mistake that was. Very much so, and now they're paying for it in terms of almost 1,000 cases in one area. In one city region. Well, it's not even that, it's a council area. So, that's a major problem. But, you know, unfortunately, we've just got to get through it right now. Things will get better. It's just a matter of when. What's with all these weigh stations? It's perfectly standard in American truck ants to get your truck weighed every so many kilometres or so. It's just something that has to be done. So just in certain states, there is certain states where they don't do it, or at least to my knowledge anyway. But unfortunately, it just makes it a bit more realistic. We got our cases low enough, but everyone was out and about, so it shot up. I suspect tomorrow will be higher. What, in Liverpool or just in the UK in general? Must be thinking you're carrying Hannibal. Bloody hell. Leave the poor guy alone. He gets a lot of slack, and he's not here to defend himself. Lol. All over. Yeah. Well, the fact there's been over 1,000 deaths today, that is really bad. Really, really bad. It's getting out of hand now. It literally is. And, well, yeah. I will not be venturing through the door until probably the summer, I don't suspect now. So, just put it this way, if the lockdown gets reviewed in the middle of February and we all go back down into the tier system, I will be very much surprised. I don't think this lockdown's gone far enough. I think it should have gone a lot further. Nurseries closed. And basically the only thing that should have been open is basically hospitals, GP surgeries, any medical facilities such as dentists, opticians and supermarkets. That is it. Everything else should have been closed, in my opinion. Because, let's face it, the only way they're going to get on top of it now is by, you know, routinely going hard on it. Doing a full-on hard lockdown like they did in Italy. That's what it should have been. And I think that is the only way that it's going to be solved now. At least temporarily anyway. Because I know there's all these people saying, oh, lockdowns don't work, lockdowns don't work. Well, technically they don't, because it just delays the spread. But essentially it allows the NHS and health services in other countries to clear a bit of a backlog and to get through people in terms of, you know, recovery and what have you. Say if life continued on, it would have just spread and spread, and you'd be talking about 100,000 cases a day, if not more. So I'm going out for the walk hopefully on Saturday, plus I need an ATM machine. No, you going shopping, are you, Andrew? 545 kilometres to go. Ventured into California now, so unfortunately max speed is 55 mile an hour, or 89 kilometres an hour is the speed that a truck can do legally in the state of California, which is ridiculously slow, but there you go. No need to pay the rent to the landlord, lol. Ah. Can you not do a bank transfer? Andy. That's what we used to do before we moved into our house here. We used to just do a bank transfer each month to the landlord. So much easier. Entering a city called Weed. What a weird name that is. Ah, I see. Your mum's the landlord. You could have just said your mum, lol, and then that would have been fair enough. If I didn't take thousands of photos, I really would be bored. Well, would you? Because you'd find other things to do, you know. North Weed Boulevard. What an interesting name for a town, Weed. Just having a laugh. Ah, I see. Fair enough. I do like this livery. It's very nice. Balls. Almost got 30,000 uploaded to Flickr. That's quite impressive. Right, it's heading south now on the 5, Interstate 5, towards Reading. So this road is, if anyone's not familiar with the United States, basically this is the main artery for the east coast of the United States. And this road basically runs from the Mexican border all the way up to the Canadian border via California and Oregon and Washington. So basically it's the main thoroughfare through the east coast. Probs be 40k by the time we come out of this, lol. Yeah, I can imagine. That's one thing I'll be spending a bit more time doing in the future as well, is getting more photos, because I didn't do it often enough in, oh god, who me, in previous years. So I'll be spending some more time. I'm just going to mute the stream for now. Right, I'm back. Bloody mother rang. Looks like the car needs an oil change. Nothing spectacular. Could have waited until tomorrow, but there you go. Right, let's find the nearest rest stop. Let's have a look. Ah, there's one not too far away, so I'll pull in there. Okay. $320 to go. 23 hours, 28 minutes remaining on the job. And we've got 4 hours, 3 minutes till the destination, so yeah, we'll get there in plenty of time. Plenty of time. Then I'll do another job. Once I get to the rest stop, I'll have a look at the route, and if it's one of those that's taking me through the heart of San Francisco, I'll go that way. If it's not, I'll amend it so you can see all the Golden Gate Bridge and what have you. Always go to bus events with two friends I know, one of which works at Diamond at Bolton. Remember guys, if you want to see more content like this and you're not subscribed to the channel previously, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell so you know when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. Coming up tomorrow evening at 8 PM UK time, I will have a Mammoth Euro Truck Simulator 2 stream lasting for about 4 hours. It will be taking up to midnight, early hours of Saturday morning. So if you do want to see that, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, and you will be notified when I go live. If you are enjoying this current live stream, consider leaving a like on this stream, and if you want to get involved in the chat, please feel free to do so. We always try to find somewhere to stop for tea and a drink on the way back. Ooh. Where do you go normally? You're making me hungry now. All I'm thinking about now is food. How much further is it to this petrol station? I was going to say, it shouldn't be much further. I've done a weigh station before then. I might have to stop again for that. So I was wrong actually. California does have weighing stations. And just to think, if I remember correctly, when I've been into California before, I don't think I've had to stop too much. So maybe they've got different parameters. Spoons, lol. So you go to Weatherspoons, yeah. Well, glad Terence isn't in this stream because he'd be cursing right now with Weatherspoons. I couldn't give a hoot. You know, if they do nice food, I go there. Irrespective of what the owner thinks, irrespective of what they're like, you know, do nice food, I go there. Same with Sports Direct. You know, Mike Ashley, he's a bit of a muppet, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't stop me shopping there. You know. Yeah, great. I do have to stop here. Right, okay. Well, I'll pull in there and then I'll get to that rest stop because over the driving hours now. Don't think there's a rest stop in here, which is annoying, so. Nope, guy's gonna start falling asleep. I hope he doesn't fall asleep so I end up crashing into a car or something. That would not be a good idea. One thing I like about Weatherspoons is it's reasonably priced, you know, and pretty much every single pub is exactly the same, so you know exactly what you're getting every time you order from one. It doesn't matter where you are, you're getting the same food. So That's one thing I like about Wetherspoons. You know, it's reasonably priced. They're always open. They do good food. Decent prices. You know, can't really complain. Police vehicle parked on the side of the road there. Worried me for a moment. Right, let's pull into this petrol station and rest stop up on the right. 195 kilometres to go. Not too long. Only difference is the price. Yeah, you do get variations in the prices, don't you, sometimes? I don't know why that is. I'm not really sure, but, you know, it's just the way it is, so. I always get something different, lol. Yeah, I do. Quite often. Every now and again I'll have a burger, or I'll have a chicken tikka, or hot dog. They used to do hot dogs, didn't they? But I don't think they do them on the menu anymore. Which is annoying, but there you go. Well, they didn't the last time I was in one anyway. Well, come back to the motorway. Looks like I'm taking the next exit as well. I did say I was going to check the routes to see if I was going through the heart of San Francisco. Well, I don't appear to be doing so. So, what I'm going to do, guys, is there's that bridge there, and there's also that bridge. So, I'll tell you what, I'll stick to the route I'm going to do now, because if I remember correctly, that's the one. That's the Golden Gate, if I remember correctly. So, there was that. What? That was a crime when they stopped doing them. Ah, right, okay. I had to read that then, do a double take on that comment. Yeah, it annoyed me a bit as well, but after all, you know, it's one of those things. It doesn't stop me going there. So, we always use the app whenever we go. Yeah, I always use the app as well. It's so much easier, table service. Don't have to go to the bar or anything. Lovely experience. Can't wait until we can go back to a Wetherspoons freely and not worry about getting COVID. No. I am doing a bit of speeding, but I want to try and get this job finished ASAP so I can do another. Ah, hi Stan. Welcome to the stream. I'm getting really excited now about the upcoming opening of Phoenix. For anyone who's not familiar with Stan who's joined the chat, he is the CEO of the opening of, well, the opening Phoenix VTC that's opening on Saturday. Lost words right now. I thought he's joined the stream. But he is the CEO of Phoenix VTC. So, if you do want to join, speak to Stan, message Stan, he'll give you the link. And, well, I think it'll be the more people who join the VTC as soon as it opens, better. Yeah, had a busy day today. Let me tell you, it's looking good. Ooh, I can't wait. Can't wait. I will be resigning from Viva tomorrow evening before my live stream on ETS2. So. Shame I don't live in Withingshire, else I might have paid a visit to Selwyn's, as I won't be operating much after Sunday. Oh, there's been a load of contract changes in Manchester, has there? Or is it just because of COVID that they stopped operating stuff? Just no Terence, right? Yeah, Terence isn't in this stream. He doesn't have American Truck at all. Which I think is a big sin, because he should. I don't think he'll ever buy it though. Well, not for the foreseeable future anyway. Nope, not too sure if you've heard. No National Express on Sunday. Ah, I see. Right, okay. No, that is the first I've heard. Stopping all National Express coaches again. Well, that will make sense. Why Selwyn's will not be operating as much. Oh dear, look at this broken down coach on the side of the road. Isn't that funny? We're just talking about coaches and then there's one broken down. Oh. Okay, time to go through the toll onto the bridge. Just about okay coming through here. Yep. Yeah, Natex work suspended. Wow, I thought he was going to cut me up then. Only found out reading another forum this morning. Ah. Well. I suppose it's going to be quiet during the lockdown, isn't it, in terms of coach work, so it's not worth them operating. A while since I've been into San Francisco. It's been at least, I don't know, 6 months maybe a bit more. I haven't been here for ages. Saying that, I can't even remember if I've even actually been on a video or live stream into San Francisco before. I might have done. But yeah, it was a while ago. I read and post sometimes to rail forums, and there's a bus subforum on there as well. Aye, there sure is. I think it seems to be getting ever popular as well. Temporary suspension makes sense. Yeah, does make sense to be fair. Okay, time to slow down now because this is a very tight section of road. Last thing I want to do is by writing a car off of another vehicle going past on the left. One thing that doesn't help about this road is it gets even tighter the further round you get in terms of the narrowing of the lanes. Yeah, you can stay there. Let me through. Trying to sneak up down the inside. Hey, nice green light. Good. Oh, didn't know you know Steve. Are you on about Stan there, Andy? Or are you on about somebody else? Get over here. Oh, no, I didn't. I meant you didn't. I didn't know you knew about the rail forums. Yes. I never post on there, and I don't think I've created an account on there either, but I do know about it. I do view it every now and again. Okay, finish that job. Nice long one, that. Decent amount of money. Right, let's do another job. See what we've got from good old San Francisco. Be getting rid of those Vivas tomorrow as well. Forgot they were still in here, to be fair. A transport helicopter. That might be worth a go. Yeah, let's give it a go. Why not? One thing I don't like about this small place is you've got to reverse. Bit of a pain. So use a full 900-degree lock on the wheel. It would help if you don't crash either. How embarrassing. I always forget how big this Cascadia is. It's so annoying. It's got like proper wide wheel arches as well, and you always forget that they're quite wide. Or I do. It's not a very nice place to get out of that, to be fair. But there you go. Right, 151 kilometres, my word. Good drive then for me, yeah. Looks quite modern for an American truck, yeah, it is, to be fair. Mind you, it is because it's brand new. It's only just been released. Excuse me. Domehead and way, yeah. Yeah, that was purely my fault. I've done it a few times with this Cascadia, crashed it in a few stupid places. And, well, that shouldn't have happened, but, you know. What the heck is that supposed to be? Is it supposed to be a street? Oh, it is a street sweeper. Okay. Pick up this special transport job. Quite looking forward to transporting this helicopter. Certainly should be an interesting job, that's for sure. They call them freight shakers for a reason. Yes. I'm actually quite embarrassed that I actually crashed on stream with the CEO of an up-and-coming VTC, but it could be worse. One thing I do like about leaving this part of San Francisco is this road. I wouldn't like to drive through it in thick fog though. That would be interesting. Imagine if there was a crash in the tunnel, a 20-car pileup leading up to the tunnel because of the fog. I don't know, I've gone on about some random stuff at times. It's fine, I'll DM you my PayPal. Am I taking here? Must be headed back towards Sacramento. Get over. kilometres until I pick up the job. I do like this livery. It's a very nice looking livery, this. No, better follow Canadian. Oh, got Canada on my mind. Californian speed regulations. Turn off here. San Rafael. Look how sparkling the trims are. Don't crash while perving your livery, lol. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Terence is in the stream. Great. Now I'm expecting loads of trouble. Yeah, I do like the wolves, to be fair. Too far now. Do another job and then probably finish the stream for tonight. Shouldn't you be in bed? He probably is. He's probably on his laptop. Got a hot chocolate with his old man slippers on. And yeah, watching this stream. I will be very soon. Steve's shining head was keeping him up. Oh, and... Oh. Made the brake a bit too hard then. Felt weird that when I braked then. It felt like I was going through a... I don't know, skidding on oil or something. It was weird. Ah, I've been down here before. Probably been on the forum. Yeah, you could have been. Excuse me. Don't start with hot chocolate. Why is that? Why is that, Terence? With an unhappy emoji. I'm guessing he hasn't got any. I'm taking that's why. Right, here we go. I'm hoping I can complete this job fine. Okay, special transport DLC time now. Looks a bit like a Chinook. Similar. Looking forward to this. This will be good. No crashing this, that's for sure. Too expensive to crash. I'll end up with Stan taking the cost of the damages out of my wages. I went to have a hot chocolate to find out my brother has had it all. Oh dear. Hee-haw. Ah well, looks like you'll have to go to shop and buy some more. When you need to go shopping for essential purposes, that is. I wouldn't just go to shop for hot chocolate on its own. I'm going to make it. Should be okay. Oh. Oh, Only just. Wow. That was tight. That's a bit of a beast. Sure is. I will be tomorrow when they are open. Ah, good. I haven't come across one of those jobs yet, despite getting messages about them. Oh, that's interesting. Now, this is going to be interesting. It sure is. It's a long trailer as well. That's what she said. Oh. Good old classics. Very wide turn here. Oop, too wide, probably. Ooh, bloody hell. Might have to try and get this a bit better. Yeah. Could be a bit awkward, this. Feel like when we get on the motorway. Or interstate, but... Ugh. Wow. Didn't think I was going to make it round there. Just out of interest, what specs do you run, Steve? Do you mean PC specs or game specs, Stan? Because, well, it's on Ultra. Let's face it, everything's on Ultra, where possible. Or high, or very high. Got one of these, well, not new fandangled RTX cards, but the previous generation. 2070 Super is what I've got. I was going to say, is the police vehicle going to move over? A friend of mine is interested in streaming, so just wondered. Ah, interesting. Well, I actually run a i5 9600K, which is a couple of generations old now, if you know PC specs. An RTX 2070 Super, 16 gigabytes of RAM. I've got a 1 terabyte hard drive for the majority of my games. I've got a 500 gigabyte drive for games that I use more regularly, like American Truck and Euro Truck, and a few other Steam games. That's where my Steam games are all installed. And then I've got a 240 gigabyte NVMe drive for Windows 10. So, nice specs and quite expensive, but it's worth it, that's for sure. Speeding a bit here, better slow down. So nice to have priority over other traffic. Looking forward to Phoenix, Steve. I'm going to try and resign from Viva tomorrow before my meeting ready to apply come Saturday. Yeah, nice one, cheers. Yes, I'm going to be resigning from Viva tomorrow as well. I could have done it weeks ago because I've not done any of their events and I've not done anything on the tracker. I installed it a couple of weeks ago. So I need to remove all the stuff out of ATS and ETS, all the dealerships and what have you, which I'll get round to doing tomorrow as well. And then I'll resign from Viva and join Phoenix from Saturday. I imagine Stan and his lovely crew are going to be inundated with membership applications on Saturday. So, only one problem with these special transport jobs, they take absolutely ages because you're only doing about 50 kilometres an hour most of the time. Some of them you can only do 40 if it's a wide load. Yeah, and I've stopped loading up the tracker, kept forgetting to sort out the jobs, so showed how interested I was in continuing doing anything with Viva. We're all looking forward to it. Oh, I bet. Right, another wide turn now. This one should be hopefully a bit easier compared to the other one. I'm hoping. Just watch that mirror. Excuse me. I think I'm through. Yep. What would happen if you went a different way to the police? Well, the job would get terminated is the simple answer to your question there, Andy. We'll be using a system that you can set up to start automatically with your PC, so you won't have to worry about forgetting. Once it is done, it will be verified automatically. Ooh, nice. It would be nice to be in the same VTC with the proper staff and people like Rusty Red. Oh yes, definitely. Any sneaky peeks on events yet, Stan? Apart from the one on the 10th. Is it the 10th? Truckers FM1? I think it is. Probably asking a bit too much here. We can only ask, he doesn't have to give an answer. Right, I'll speed up a bit now because the police car's trying to get away a bit. Excuse me. You had a drink at the end of this stream. You'll be wanting to know delivery next. We've got some good ones lined up, that's all I'll say. I was laughing at the one on the 10th when I saw the parking slots. Oh, yeah, you did mention the other day, didn't you? We're lined up next to Viva, aren't we? Was that done intentionally by any chance, or was that just so how it happened to be done? Because that, if it was done intentionally, that will be funny. We've got 284 kilometres to go. Driver Bridget J couldn't find a job and had to return empty. Oh dear. Keep doing that, Bridget, you may end up getting the boot. Not literally, of course. I wasn't handling that slot booking. Okay. I would laugh if it was done on purpose. I think Viva should be made to depart after us, and I'll have to look at a proper VTC. Ooh. I'm not commenting on that one. Joining another motorway in a moment. Looks like it's another one of these up ramps, so I'm going to have to be a bit wary. Or was it a down ramp? No, I think it's a down ramp. Not so bad then. That's it. Much prefer down ramps doing these jobs because it's a lot easier. Well, it'll be nice to see them. Haven't seen Viva on the road for a while. Just like Terence is watching a proper stream tonight with no interruptions. Ooh, shots fired. Shots well and truly fired there. Yeah, it does seem to be a bit commonplace with Terence's streams going down for one thing or another. Whether it's because his internet dies or his Wi-Fi dongle craps out or something. Probably seen a Viva driver in week, saw Prince a few days ago. Yeah, I've not seen many either. But I did take Viva trucking out of my tag weeks ago, so... Nice Ford going past there. Hey, we had a good stream before with no issues. There has been the odd issue recently, but not sure exactly what the fault is as of yet. Yeah, you'll probably never find out. I've got a reasoning for it. I think it was your Wi-Fi dongle that decided to crap out on you during mid-stream. That's my thoughts on it anyway. Anyway, I'm going to have to head off as I've got lots to do tomorrow. Great stream and hopefully see you soon. Bye, Stan. Thanks for joining the stream. Certainly nice to see the CEO of a future VATC coming into this stream. Southport are making the most of the lockdown by putting their baby Enviros on the 300. Oh dear. Saw a pic of one on the 47 the other day. Oh god. Imagine that on the 47. Oh, couldn't think of anything worse. Now San is not watching, it does not mean you can go back to your bull driving. What bull driving? Don't crash as much as you do. Don't tip over as much as you do. Really need a shave. It's starting to get too long now. If one of them can go on a 47, then Stagecoach can put a solo on the X2, lol. Oh god. It's Mitch who has 4105 on the 31 lates. Knew it'd be veg related. The crashing you was doing on F1 last night, lol. Ah well, that's a different game, so that doesn't count. Don't know if he's a veg. Remember guys, anyone watching the stream who hasn't subscribed before, if you enjoy my content and want to see more content like this. I also feature Euro Truck Simulator 2, F1 2020 occasionally, Farming Simulator 2019 Snow and SnowRunner on the channel. Mud Runner will be added at a future date. So if you do want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you know when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. Coming up tomorrow evening at 8 PM UK time, I will be streaming a 4-hour marathon of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I do believe that Ant Dawson, APD Media in the chat, will be joining me. So if you do want to see that, consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, and you will be notified when I go live. For now, if you do enjoy my live stream, please consider leaving a like. It is really appreciative of me, and feel free to chat in the chat. F1 is, well, it still counts as ball driving, lol. Yes, it may do. F1 is all about the crashing. It makes it more exciting. It does indeed. Are these jobs 65 kilometres in ETS Auto? Yes, I think they are, if I remember correctly. Plus, I was driving better than Transporter before, despite being nervous with the wheel, lol. Well, yeah. To be fair, anyone can drive better than Transporter does. I don't know somebody who flips it so much. He's reckless. I saw his mess into the barriers, as did Steve. Yeah. Spend more time sat around than tomorrow night, lol. You may be surprised, Mr. Bot. And we was waiting for Steve before, lol. Yeah, you was waiting for me, but that's because I took a diversion to go through most of Sweden before diverting into Norway. So that was the reason why you were waiting for me. That's going to take a while then. Indeed. Still another 120 kilometres to go yet. But I'm enjoying it. It's a nice pleasant drive. Nice straight roads mostly. Nice helicopter for company. So have a nice outdoor view of the Chinook, or whatever it's called. It does have a name, transport helicopter. Oop. 14 tons, wow. Oop. So when are you referring Botty for the hair treatment, Steve? I don't think Andrew wants the hair treatment, from what I gather. And you crashed. Yes, I did crash, to be fair. Well, that was because I got myself stuck on a crash barrier. Because I was looking at Terence's stream and then crashed. Because I forgot I was going around the corner. Or about to go around the corner. So, my own fault. Wasn't that bad, you know. Wasn't major. Didn't damage the load, so I wasn't really that annoyed. And if anything, it helped because I got the job finished quicker. So, didn't lose any money on the job, so not a big problem. Another 85 kilometres to go. Ha! And you say I was doing some bold driving and you did it yourself, lol. Indeed. I did, but you know, one of those, it happens. I'm imagining I'm going to be coming off at the next junction because I'm pretty sure this is for fresh now, and it looks like I am. So another few kilometres on single track roads, I think. Getting quite dark on the game now as well, which will make things a bit more interesting. Mr. Expert driving my arse off. I think I was the only one who didn't crash tonight. No, you didn't, did you, Ant? Unless you crashed and didn't tell anyone. Which is possible, I suppose. Another tight left turn coming up. Take it wide like I did the last one. And all will go well. Struggling to see the rear of the trailer. I think I'm alright though. Yeah, I'm fine. God knows how you're going to get this round in the dark. Well, I did. My driving was clean. Yeah. To be fair, considering Ant's got less experience, he is a better driver than Terence. Oh, what is that there? To try and... Something spooked me there. I think it was a bush. Well, I was quite some distance away from it, so it was all good. Kilometres to go. I think it's pretty much a single track highway now for the rest of the trip. Yeah, just a tight turn into the rail export, but other than that it's all good. So when I want to be, lol. So you're doing bits of crashing then? He's a better driver because I'm still getting used to the wheel. Plus his truck is about as slow as your sex life, lol. Oh, for God's sake, Terence, really? Sometimes I'm reckless round roundabouts to annoy you. My truck isn't that slow. Yeah, you do go a bit reckless around some roundabouts. Look at that one I was in a stream with you with Andy that time. You practically cut me up on the roundabout. And I was in front of you and I was in the correct lane. You come from behind me in the wrong lane and cut me up. It's slow compared to mine, lol. It's faster than the Volvo I did have. Yeah, your Volvo was a bit slow, to be fair. Tez, I work with, always blames his tools, lol. He does indeed. He always blames his tools. But they never blame themselves, you know. Almost 11:30 now. Well, 22 minutes past 11. Can't get 700 plus on my level. Yeah, I can't remember what level it was to unlock it. I think it might have been somewhere in the level, I don't know, 40s maybe? I'm trying to remember now, it's been that long. Well, couldn't in the beginning. You might be able to now. I'm trying to think what level it is to unlock a 700 plus horsepower engine. It's been ages since I've unlocked those, so I can't remember. If you have a look, it'll tell you. If you haven't unlocked it, it'll tell you what rank you need to be to unlock it, so not a major issue. What's that sign? Right, I'm on level 33. Right, okay. How many levels are there in the simulation, or just they keep going? To be honest, Andy, I've got no idea, but I know you can get into level 1000 odd, so there will be a limit somewhere, but to be honest, I don't think you've ever got to worry about that. It'll take absolutely ages to get to those sorts of levels, so. Okay, mission completed. Okay guys, well I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for watching. If you do want to subscribe to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you know when I go live on any future video uploads and live streams. If you also did enjoy this live stream, please consider leaving a like on this. Remember guys, I will be back tomorrow evening 8 PM UK time for a Marathon Euro Truck Simulator 2 live stream, and I will be joined by APD Media here. So until then guys, thanks for watching, bye for now, stay safe, and I'll be back online tomorrow.